Good afternoon to the audience of W-Dnr and various officials throughout the room. My name is Jeremy Chips. I'm from La Crescent, Minnesota. I've been here 17 years. I represent, I'm a member of CARS. I also am a member of Citizens Energy Task Force, CETF, challenging things like CapEx and Badger Cooley. I'd like to ask for about 30 seconds extra if the audience will permit me in the DNR, as I have 3 documents of which I have to present to you into evidence. First off, I'd like to share with you and enter into evidence from the United States Congress in Washington, D.C., from Congressman Ron Kind and Senator Tammy Baldwin, a formal request of environmental impact study, as well as also from the Wisconsin legislature, the same thing. I also am going to, if you'll permit me I am not going to speak for myself today, but I'm going to present to you a communique from Guy Wolf, Star of Wisconsin. My name is Guy Wolf. I am testifying today on behalf of the Downriver Alliance. My name is Guy Wolf. I'm testifying today on behalf of the Downriver Alliance, which I serve as coordinator and as member of CARS. As citizens of the state of Wisconsin, we share in common the public trust doctrine. This doctrine and its subsequent state statutes state clearly Wisconsin waters belong to everyone. Wisconsin lakes and rivers are public resources owned in common by all Wisconsin citizens under the state's public trust doctrine. It declares that all navigable waters are, quote, common highways and forever free, unquote, and held in trust by the Department of Natural Resources. Today, Guy Wolf would argue that the state of Wisconsin's Department of Natural Resources cannot arbitrarily give approval to the BNSF permit because it cannot reasonably guarantee that the La Crosse River Marsh and subsequently the Mississippi River, which adjoins and interacts with the La Crosse River, can be protected from the discharge of hazardous substance as outlined by Wisconsin state law and Wisconsin's public trust doctrine. Specifically, Wisconsin's, and I quote, CHNR 706, Wisconsin Administration Code, establishes reporting and cleanup requirements for even small quantity spills of agricultural and petroleum-related compounds, as well as substances that have a federal reportable quantity established. These spill requirements, including reporting and cleanup of spills, include discharge of gasoline or another petroleum product that is completely contained or an impervious surface. Further, NR 700-726 cites that cleanup is required if the spill, quote, adversely impacts or threatens to adversely impact the air, lands, water of the state as a single discharge, or when accumulated with the past discharge, or causes or threatens to cause chronic acute human health impacts, or presents or threatens to present a fire or explosion or other safety hazard, including evacuation. I'm close to closing. The chances of losing the La Crosse Marsh to an oil spill is real, and the chances of contaminating the Mississippi River will increase if expanded construction, allowing more hazardous waste to traverse this line, is permitted. And in closing, I finish. The Wisconsin DNR permit requested by BNSF should be denied because the permit fails to address cumulative impacts of increased hazardous materials transportation, the certain increase in the likelihood of such an accident, the lack of any material plan capable of containing such a leak or appropriate cleanup, and the threat that any such leak might have, not only for the La Crosse River Marsh, but the entire Mississippi, ladies and gentlemen. It is clear that such failure to address these issues calls into question the ability of the petitioner to provide an adequate permit to expand construction of tracks through the La Crosse River Marsh. CARS and I asked the Wisconsin DNR to engage in a full environmental impact statement, and the Army Corps of Engineers is required to do a full environmental review of the upper Mississippi Basin before any more expansion of the railroad hazardous material transportation occurs. And I thank you